She gonna feel sorry when she's serving that time, baby. Or whatever they gonna give her.
I think that's more evidence.
Yeah, somebody texted. Yes, it is. Yes. I'm live there.
That's yeah. Highlighting.
My funny looking mother, my ugly ass kids. Wow. Whoa. Y'all, she was found guilty. Everything went in my favor, just like I knew it would go. Just like I knew it would go. God don't play about me. God don't play about my mother. God just don't play about us. You reap what you sow, love. You out here doing foul stuff to people. And what do I always say? Every dog got their day, and karma don't miss a soul, honey. Karma don't miss. I've been waiting for this day for 6 months. 6 months I've been waiting for this nightmare to be over with. I'm currently seeing psychiatrists, therapists, and everything because of this incident that happened. So I don't wish nothing that I've been through on nobody. I really don't. Domestic violence is not cool. It's not okay. Things should have never happened the way it did. And, that's it. That's all. And after all of this that went on, she was found guilty. The girl still on the internet, got back on the internet and said, F me, my mother, my kids, ugly, all this type of stuff that I don't care about. Y'all know I don't care about that, but she said she don't care what she did to us. I mean, she don't feel bad about what she did to us or nothing. When I say it's a nice bed in hell waiting for that girl, like it's a nice bed in hell waiting for you, Portia. Like your bed in hell, what y'all say, your lunch is ready. With Portia, your bed in hell is ready. It's waiting on you so you can burn. It's definitely waiting on you. Ain't no way. This girl like is demonic as fuck. Like it's no way, it's no remorse. You don't feel bad or nothing. And you was found guilty. And the evidence was strong as hell, y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell my lame beans? Before we even got into it being a trial, anything, I told y'all. That I was going to go in there. I had too much evidence against her. Too much evidence. I told y'all she was going to go. She was going to be convicted. Then the other night, somebody said, yes. Yes, I seen it. She's disgusting as fuck. Yes. Yes. Hey, this. Yes, like she's that girl. It's a nice bed in hell waiting on her, y'all. A nice bed in hell. I'm just so happy that I can finally put this behind me. Finally, me and my mother can go on with our lives. I survived a toxic relationship with an abuser, and I got tired of being quiet, and I spoke out about it. I'm the one that came out with my story. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced me to come out to say anything. I decided to speak because I felt like it's a lot of women, again, that suffer in silence. This girl really thought that she was going to win. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Her argument, in this case, her argument was, she said that we didn't give her stuff. Remind y'all, her stuff was on my floor packed already. She already got up and packed her things. She had more than enough opportunity to get her stuff and leave. When my mother came in the room, my mother told her to go. Portia, just leave. Instead of her leaving, she started to assault me, punching me repeatedly. Repeatedly. Her lawyer sounded dumb as hell. You really thought that she was going to win an assault charge against two women after we got up there and testified, and your argument was that we wouldn't give her stuff. And she had her stuff right there clearly, and she still chose violence. I wish her nothing but hell. She took me, my mother, and my kids through hell. I wish her nothing but hell. You got exactly what you deserved. And ain't nothing good gonna come from you for you. Nothing. May your days be as worse as your nights has been. Ain't nothing good gonna come to you, baby. Nothing. You mess with the right person, mother. The right woman, mother. Me and my mother did nothing to you. My mother took you in her house as if you was her own daughter. My mother loved on you. My mother showed you unconditional love, and you turn around off some angry stuff for no reason, no apparent reason at all, no apparent reason, and choke my mother. And choke me. And you thought that you weren't going to serve no time. You really thought you weren't going to go to jail. You really thought that you was going to be out. Yeah, you out. You out into your sentences. She got a sentence in, y'all, on the 11th. Yeah, I'm talking about my case. I'm a domestic, for everybody that's just getting here, I'm a domestic violence survivor. I was in a relationship with a female for about 2 years. The whole relationship was abusive, toxic as fuck. She's the narcissist. She put her hands on me, multiple police reports. She bit me, pulled my hair out, scratched me, punched me, everything you could think of as far as violence she did, other than kill me, obviously, because I'm still here to talk about it. That's the only thing she didn't do was kill me. For the past, on my birthday, she assaulted me and my mother. I'm just trying to get a recap so everybody's new that's coming in here. On my birthday, which was December 14th, 2023, my ex-girlfriend assaulted me. She assaulted me, and then she assaulted my mother. She assaulted me because she said that I wouldn't give her things. Her stuff was on the floor packed in a book bag. Instead of her getting her stuff up and leaving after I told her to leave, she would not leave. She started to punch me. When my mother stood in the middle of us to stop it, she choked my mother till my mother passed out. Till my mother passed out. In the court today, they played the 911 call, which was very chilling, y'all. The evidence was so thick up on this girl, it wasn't even funny. The 911 call, which is a trigger for me that they played it 2 times, and I almost passed out because that's how much it was triggered. But in the 911 call, you can hear me screaming for help. I'm on the phone with the dispatcher, like, she's trying to kill my mother. Please come and help us. They're like, where you live at? I'm giving them my mom's address at the time. At the same time, all you hear is her in the background, like, y'all, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Then you hear a lot of commotion going on. Then you hear me screaming. Y'all, domestic, if anybody that's on my live right now, if I can't tell y'all anything else, I want to tell y'all domestic violence is never okay. If you in a relationship with a female or a man and they putting their hands on you, number one, that's not love. Number two, you need to leave immediately. Because this situation almost cost my mother her life, because I should have had left this girl alone the first time she hit me. But I kept going back because I loved her and I cared about her. And it costed all of this. Never, never, never allow nobody to show you who they is multiple times. When they show you the first time, this is who I am, believe them. This girl showed me that she was an abuser. She got a history of domestic violence. A long rap sheet of domestic violence, assault on police officers, destruction of property, all types of stuff. The girl is very violent. And she only 33 years old. 33. After this live, I'm going to make a video in full detail about everything that happened. But after that, y'all, this situation is dead. Okay, she was found guilty. Is really nothing more to say other than thank you, God. Whatever she's saying about me on the internet, I really do not care. It really just shows what type of person she is. That's all. The truth came out. And to everybody that I was lying, making up stuff, then believe me, it's fuck you and your folks. Because what the fuck will I ever get up on here and lie about me and my mother being assaulted for? This girl had people thinking that my mother, my elderly disabled mother, my 63-year-old mother was hitting her. My mother can barely stand up for a long time. How the fuck can my mother swing hard enough to knock you down? She way younger than my mother, way stronger than my mother. And this night she was way stronger than both of us. She overpowered both of us. She got exactly what she deserved. Exactly what she deserved. I told her from the beginning, I'm not letting up. You choked my mother. I was not letting up. Nobody I have ever been in a relationship with have ever assaulted my mother. Never in life. She was the first person I ever been with that assaulted my mother. That was a lot for me. And again, while all this going on, my mother did not want my ex to go to jail. My mother kept telling her to leave. She would not leave the house. She kept choosing violence. She put her hands around my mother's neck and strangled my mother until my mother passed out. My mother is 63 years old with multiple health problems. Let me just say that. I'm not going to go into detail about what's going on with my mother, but my mother is a 63 disabled elderly woman. And then she had the nerve to show up with her grandmother. Her 75, 74-year-old grandmother inside the court looking stupid. How do you feel listening to your granddaughter choke somebody else's mother out? How do you feel? Thank you, Priscilla. How do you feel? As bad as knowing you her grandmother and your daughter birthed something like that. How do y'all feel? Y'all should feel ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should really feel fucked up. And if y'all don't, that just shows what type of person y'all is as well. Y'all raised her, so what the hell? Y'all raised her to be this way. It's sad and it's sickening that people enable and normalize stuff like this. Like, stuff like this is okay to go around assaulting people, hurting innocent people, traumatizing people, kids, their livelihood, messing with their property. It's crazy as fuck to think that people normalize stuff like this these days. It's crazy as fuck to think that while all this was going on, I lost a couple of people that I thought was rocking with me, y'all. The whole time they was never rocking with me, because guess what? If they was, they would have never chose the side, but everybody chose y'all side. Guess what? Y'all gotta stay there. Stay there. Because she was definitely found guilty. The same person y'all thought was innocent. The same person y'all thought didn't do nothing to me. The same person that thought she was going to go in that courtroom and beat them charges like Rocky. Baby didn't beat nothing. Now you got to fight for your life. Fight for your freedom. Because whatever they do with you on sentencing, I don't have nothing to do with it. And me and my mother will be at sentencing. And if they need us to do, because they did say they want us to do a witness impact statement, we're going to do that again too. What? I'm going to hell and back about my mother. Well, whoever. I don't care who you is. Who you are, any type of kin you related to, or any type of fake sisters, brother, I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that. This happened to me and my mother. How would y'all feel it would have happened to your mother or your kin folks? Like, people weird and crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. And if for her to have the audacity to still get on the internet talking crap, is just insane to me. That's how y'all know the girl is retarded. That's how y'all know the girl is retarded as fuck. It's no way. You're going to hell. Me and my mother did nothing to you but tell you to leave. Instead of you leaving, you assaulted us. So basically, y'all, she brought all of this on herself. Because if someone tell me to leave, that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm gone. I'm not sitting around. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to antagonize nobody. I'm not going to up the situation. I'm not going to make the situation worse. I'm going to leave. But because she didn't leave, she brought this shit on herself. And I know you probably watching my live. You brought it on yourself. But guess what? I told you God don't play about me, baby. God don't play about me. He don't play about my mother. And you got exactly what you deserve. And everything that you about to get after this is everything you deserve, honey. Everything. I wish you nothing but hell. Hell. It's nothing more to say. Hell. I don't care about your grandmother, your ugly ass mother neither. I don't care about none of them old ass bitches. What's next? What's next? I don't give a fuck. Why would I care about somebody else that didn't give a fuck about mine? I don't care about your old ass grandmother neither, her ugly ass, her bald head ass. Since you on the internet talk about me and my mother and my kids that did nothing to you, but loved on you. The same kids that you wanted to claim when you was with me. Y'all bitches weird as shit. Weird as fuck. It don't get no weirder than her, y'all. I ain't never regret nothing in my life. This is the only thing I regret was ever messing with this girl, y'all. Ever. I'm just so glad that God opened my eyes and I got away at the time that I did. I never regretted nothing so much in my life. But I regret letting this girl in my space, letting that girl in my house, letting that girl around my kids, letting that girl around my mother just to fuck us up mentally. I would never allow no other partner, woman, man, whoever, come in my life and hurt me and my kids or my family again. This was a lesson learned. I would never. This happened, y'all, 6 months ago, and I still feel like it was yesterday. To sit in that courtroom and to listen to the judge play that 911 call of me panicking, asking for help because somebody's trying to kill my fucking mother. To hear her in the background saying, bitch, I'ma kill you, I'ma kill you, while looking in my mother's eyes and choking the life out of my mother until she passed out. Christina, they gotta stop. They gotta stop, Christina. I was with that girl. I was honest with her for her. I didn't want nothing from her. The whole relationship, she was jealous of me. I never knew until everything ended, y'all. She was jealous of me the whole relationship. When I got my new car, when I got my job, the girl been hating on me from the gate. Hating on me from the gate, came in my life trying to steal my personality, trying to steal my swag. Found out I had a YouTube, made her YouTube. Your YouTube not fucking with mine, girl. Do you see how many subscribers I got on here? You see how much love I got on here? And then go to her YouTube and look at hers. See, you tried, guess what? You try to block blessings, but guess what? What God got for me is for me. I need you to understand that. What God got for me will forever be for me, baby. Will forever. Stay in your lane. Do your own thing. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Yeah, the truth came out. The truth came out. I was waiting for this day forever. You know how many sleepless nights I had? How many nights I'm staying up? Nobody knew my kids. Nobody knew, y'all. I'm sitting in my room. I'm crying to myself. I'm praying. I'm asking God, please, God, heal me, Lord. Heal me. I'm hurting. I'm hurting, God. I had no understanding. I said, I love this girl. This was somebody that I wanted to be with forever. This shit hurt me to the core. To hear my son on a 911 call screaming, get off my grandmother. These are things I would never, ever in my life forget. And I would never forget my 33rd birthday because she made sure from the beginning of my birthday to the end, it was the fucking worst. And I never treated that girl like that. Never. I gave her money, phones, clothes, shoes, rides. I looked out for her family, everything. Everything you could think of, I did it. And in the end result, I got hurt. I got hurt. My mother got hurt. Yeah, my mama's okay. My mama's okay. She came today. She spoke. My mother was very nervous. Because again, my mother didn't want all of this to happen, but it was me that was decided to press charges against her. Because I'm like, Mom, we cannot let this go. I'm like, this is not the first time that she assaulted me personally. This is the first time she assaulted my mother, but this wasn't the first time she assaulted me. Once she assaulted my mother, y'all, that was it. That was it. But my mom is okay. By the grace of God, my mom is okay. My mother was crying and everything. I feel you. My situation ended 5 years ago. I was with my ex, 13 to 21, and the domestic abuse started at FSM 26, and she still found ways to bother me and my wife. Wow. Praying for you and your family. See what I'm saying? But look, you got out. We got out. That's a blessing. Thank you, God, we made it out. You know what I mean? People, how many women don't get out, y'all, and they really suffer in silence. It's so many women out here getting beat on. That's why I came on my platform to speak. I didn't have to come out. Nobody would have never knew that I was getting abused by her. Everybody thought I was happy because the Instagram pictures and we was going out and they thought, okay, she's happy, she in a relationship. I was hurting. I had already fell out of love with her months ago in our relationship. I just was waiting to leave, and I wanted to leave the right way. I didn't want her to hurt me because I wanted to break up with her. What happened to what girl? And you ain't put no stress on me. Y'all can ask any questions y'all want. Y'all can chime in. Whatever y'all want to know, I'm open to tell y'all whatever. Y'all know I'm an open book. The case is already done now. She gets sentenced on June 11th. She was found guilty on all 3 charges. The charges was 2 counts of assault on me and my mother and 1 count of violation of the stay away order. Because when all this went on, I had got a stay away order on her, y'all. And she was calling my phone, blocked, texting me off text now numbers, threatening me, telling me she gonna come and beat me up. The video, I was recording everything while she was calling. I recorded her admitting to choking my mother. They played that in the courtroom too. And that was it. Like her evidence, what her lawyer was trying to argue wasn't strong at all. He sounded stupid as fuck if you ask me. The girl that hurt your mom. So today, we went to trial or whatever like that, Christina, and she was found guilty. She have to come back on June 11th for sentencing. But again, I let this girl live. Like y'all, this been messing me up since December, since my birthday. Cause that's when all this happened. You know how many sleepless nights I done had? How many nights I stayed up crying to my girl, praying that God give me some type of peace of mind, some type of understanding behind this. I never been so hurt. You have it. I never been so hurt in my life by somebody that all I wanted was the best for them and for us. Never wanted nothing from that girl was for her to treat me right, respect me. But again, when you wasn't love properly, you don't know how to love. Yes, thank you so much, Christina. Like, she wasn't loved properly. She wasn't raised properly. Y'all, her mother had her at 14 years old. So imagine having a mother that's like a sister to you, per se. She told me her mother never told her she loved her or nothing. Her grandmother raised her, basically. So the love that I was giving her, that I was unconditional, she wasn't used to. So in response to that love, she was giving me nothing but toxicity back. Nothing but toxicity. Like, she'll hit me. She'll tell me, she was very controlling. I couldn't wear certain stuff. If it was like certain other gay women that I was friends with on social media, she would tell me to block them. Everything. Everything. She was very controlling. Very controlling. And I did everything she said, y'all, because I loved her. But I was also blinded by love. And I was like, Shirlene, I had to wake up and wake up and smell a coffee. Like, this not love, girl. You think this love? This not love. My mother cried to me. Please leave her because I think she gonna kill you. My mother said, please get away from her before she kill you. Once my mother said that, I went back for one more last time. And she almost tried to unalive me. This was at her house. And then she tried to unalive my mother on my birthday at my house. So when I tell y'all all this, if y'all still got y'all mother, because it's a blessing to still have my mother. You know how many people don't got their mother? Y'all listen to y'all mothers. Even as an adult, my mother not going to never stir me wrong. My mother is my everything. She all I got. She all me and my kids got. And I listened to my mom. I should have listened a little bit earlier. Then the things that took place would have never happened. But I listened. My ears was open. And I heard her loud and clear. And I told my mother today, I said, Ma, I love you so much. I would never, ever, ever in my life put you through nothing like this again. Never. I told my kids, I would never put them through nothing like this again. My daughter was asleep, y'all. When they played the 911 call today in the courtroom, this is my daughter's first time hearing, seeing all of that, everything that happened at night. So when they played the 911 call, the first thing my daughter did was cry. I told y'all I was having an anxiety attack. Like, I thought I was about to faint. So after they played it, they said, let's take a break because, you know, I was real emotional in there. You know, because, again, I'm reliving these bad moments that happened in my life. And my daughter bust out crying. Like, she was like the head that recorded. It was like, wow. Like, I didn't know all that was going on. I was asleep. And I just kept saying, yeah, you was. And I really feel like it was a blessing, y'all, that my daughter was asleep, because ain't no telling what she would have did to my daughter. I told my son came out there. I told him to go in the room and to call 911. The girl was gone like crazy. She was gone crazy. Her own mother stabbed her in the head and in the chest. You ask yourself, her birth mother stabbed her in the head and in the chest. The lady that gave my ex life stabbed her up. Let that sink in. The lady that gave my ex life stabbed her in her head and in her chest. Need I say more? Do I need to say any more? I ain't gonna do this shit. I have to go through that. I ain't gonna tell you that. One of my land banks said, hi, daughter. She right here.
Hey.
Yeah, she shouldn't have to go through that. But I just thank God that my daughter was asleep and my son was old enough to follow directions and listen to what his mother was saying. Because all this was going on, like I said, y'all, ain't no telling what this girl would have did to my kids. I don't trust her at all. I didn't trust her at that time. I didn't want her to come out with me on my birthday. She popped up at my house and said, I want to talk to you. That's how she ended up going out with me. I never wanted her to go out with me at all. At all. The girl is a psychopath. And she got exactly what she deserved today. So you can stay on the internet. You can stay on Instagram, whatever, YouTube, talking about me and my kids. But at the end of the day, justice was served. And that's all you need to know. You would never, ever get a chance to assault my mother again. Maybe somebody else's mother. But I promise you, Sharon Harrison, you would never assault my mother again. Never in life. Never. I wish nothing but hell to you. Bye-bye.